Hello, this is Second Soundwave, and today we're taking a look at the newest take on the oldest Gundam, the high-grade Universal Century RX-78-2 revived version. This is the 191st kit in the Universal Century lineup, and it retails at a shockingly low 1,000 yen. The box art is based off an actual scene from the show, when the Gundam was in battle for the first time. If you look in the upper right corner, there's a little seal indicating that this is the revived version, and that it's been a whopping 35 years since the first Gunpla was released. The top of the box shows the kit in a few action poses, and the bottom has some story information and legal disclaimers. I don't usually talk about the underside of the box, it's generally just plain gray cardboard, but the RX's box features a ton of high-grade kits, both old and new, in homage to the new anniversary year. The RX isn't a very large kit, so there's only a few runners. The A runner has the classic tricolors as well as a clear eyepiece. The B runner is a greenish off-white color, and the C runner holds the gray frame parts. And other than the usual polycaps, beam sabers, and stickers, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's not a very big kit. The manual is what you'd expect from an HGUC kit. There's some poses on the back. And some more in the center of the manual. And boy does it look like this kit can pose. A quick note I should mention is that from some people I've heard that the runners on these new Revive kits are designed so they can just pop the pieces off the gate without there being any snippers involved. And can you? Looks like it. The RX-78-2 Revive is an absolute joy to build. It's quick, fun, and no tools are needed. It's basically the perfect beginner kit, but don't let that fool you into thinking that the finished product is anything less than amazing. The RX looks like it walked right off the TV screen, off-white armor and all. All the needed detail is there and nothing else. Instead of updating the design like the RG and MG 3.0 kits do, the Revive instead opts for the MG 2.0's 100% show-accurate approach. The color separation is impressive, but not perfect. There's a few minor details like the Vulcans that are left uncolored, but expecting that level of detail on anything less than a real grade is absurd. And speaking of details you don't expect on a high grade, the eyes are translucent. There's a trans-yellow eyepiece in the head with two metallic stickers behind it to give the illusion that the eyes are glowing. Same basic setup you see on a master grade, and it looks fantastic. Articulation on the RX-78-2 is just as stellar as the manual would lead you to believe. The head is unrestricted by the collar, so no problems there. The shoulders are where things get interesting. Instead of swinging out like most HGs, the shoulders on the RX swing up. This allows the gunman to raise its arms straight up with zero hindrances. And you still have an acceptable level of front to back movement thanks to the ball-jointed shoulders. Rotation is unrestricted, and there's a bicep swivel to accompany the 180-degree elbow bend and the slightly loose ball-jointed wrists. The abdomen has a hinge in lieu of a ball joint, so the ab crunch is impressive. Comes at the cost of any side or back bending, however. The waist can swivel all the way around, and the front and side skirts can get all the way out of the way of the universal hips. There's a rock-solid thigh swivel, and the knee bends almost as far as the elbow. The ankle movement's just okay. Overall, the articulation is phenomenal. Moving on to the accessories, and there's nothing super special to see here. You get pairs of open, and sword holding hands, and one right gun holding hand. The beam sabers in the backpack can come off, and you get a pair of red blades for them. The Gundam's beam rifle is also included, and it's surprisingly detailed. Both the scope and the handle move, and the scope's in the correct yellow color. It's also the only weapon you can't store anywhere. Next up is the shield. It just pegs into either arm, and you can put the hand in the handle if you like. That might not sound like much, but it's a rarity for high grades. The final weapon is the Gundam bazooka. It's nice, but the barrel really should have been white given the near-perfect level of accuracy the rest of the kit maintains. It can be held in either style of holding hand, and the handle moves a bit to make posing easier. It can also be mounted on the waist with an adapter like so. cannot stress enough how amazingly good this kit is. It's cheap, it's posable, it's detailed, and it's got all the accessories you need. And it makes a great starter kit too, since no tools are needed. Overall, this is one of very few gunpla that I can honestly rate a solid 10 out of 10. As always, this has been Second Soundwave, and I'll be seeing you next time.